Hello, my name is Mr. Football, aka Soccer, back with another banger where we discuss all things football, soccer for my American and Australian listeners. Welcome to my podcast. Future episodes will cover the World Cup qualifiers. Today's episode is focused exclusively on the Uefa Champions League second leg quarterfinal stage. Now, the first match of the day, PSG 4, Barcelona 1. PSG go through 6-4 in aggregate. 3 teenagers started the match in total, including Yamal and Kobasi for Barcelona. Yamal, the teenager, bursted into the box and crossed the ball for Rafinha to score for Barcelona. Lewandowski, the Polish international, missed several chances for Barcelona. The turning point was the red card issued to Barcelona in the 28th minute for Araujo. Dembele had a right-footed finish to level the match at 1-1 in the 40th minute. The wingbacks played high up the pitch. The game was played at a frantic pace, 1-1 at halftime. Hakimi missed a glorious chance for PSG, as well as Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha had a rocket of a shot to put PSG up 2-1 on the night and 4-4 on aggregate. The tension was thick in the air. Xavi, the Barcelona coach, got a red card. In the 58th minute, Cancelo, the Portuguese international, took down Dembele for a penalty. I couldn't quite tell if it was a penalty or not, and the referee awarded it. Mbappe steps up, scores the ensuing kick, and Barcelona had no choice at this point but to attack, playing with 10 men. Torres came on as a substitute for Barcelona, the ex-Man City player, and Rafinha's corner in the 88th minute came off the crossbar. There was a bit of a pinball in the penalty area, and Mbappe scores in the 92nd minute to make sure PSG go through. In the second match, Borussia Dortmund versus Atletico Madrid. Borussia Dortmund won 4-2 and go through 5-4 on aggregate. Atletico Madrid were playing in an unfamiliar away strip of white and blue, and the game was also played at a frantic pace. Sabitzer missed a chance for Dortmund in just the second minute of the match. Morata was also guilty of a glaring miss in the 4th minute for Atletico Madrid. With just the keeper to beat, he lifts the ball over him and puts it just wide. Hummels had an opportunity in that match as well, and he had a sublime chip. Pass goes to Julian Brandt, who hits it low and hard across the goalkeeper to score in the 34th minute for Dortmund. There was also a 39th minute goal by Madsen for Dortmund, putting them up 3-2 on aggregate and 2-0 on the night. Own goal was scored by Hummels to stage a comeback. Correa had a chance in the 56th minute, and he fluffed his lines like an actor on set. Correa redeemed himself, though, and he scored to make it 2-2 on the night and 4-3 on aggregate advantage Atletico Madrid. Fulkrug scored in the 71st minute with a glancing header off a lovely cross to make it 4-4. A second goal was scored 2 minutes later in the 73rd minute. Sabitzer on his left foot struck a crisp shot and the home crowd went wild. Fulkrug, he missed a chance for Dortmund in the 80th minute. Jordan Sancho, the ex-Man U player, came off for Dortmund in the 85th minute. He had a very good match. Dortmund go through 5-4 in aggregate, staging an improbable comeback. The third match, Man City versus Real Madrid, finished 1-1 and 4-4 in aggregate. The match went to penalties. Camavinga had an early shot for Real Madrid in the 10th minute to test the Man City keeper Ederson. Kyle Walker was captain for Man City on the night. Rodrigo scored, and game on. They were up ahead. Now, De Bruyne leveled the score at 1-1 and 4-4 in aggregate in the 75th minute after a mesmerizing dribble by the substitute Doku in the 6-yard box. They were going out prior to that goal. De Bruyne had another chance in the 78th minute. He missed an open goal in the 80th minute off another Doku cross. Real Madrid's first corner of the game came, believe it or not, in the 105th minute, deep into injury time and extra time. Anthony Rudiger, the German international, had a chance to win it for Real Madrid at the end of the first half of extra time, but lashed his left-footed shot over the bar. In the penalty shootout, Manchester City takes the first penalty, and Alvarez, a late substitute for Haaland, the Argentinian international, steps up and scores for Man City. Luka Modric, the Croatian international, misses for Real Madrid, and the ball was saved by Ederson. Bernardo Silva fails with a Panenka, and Bellingham scores for Real Madrid. Kovacic misses for Man City. Lucho Vasquez scores for Real Madrid. Phil Foden scores for Man City. Nacho scores for Real Madrid. And Edison scores for Man City. Anthony Rudiger, the unlikely hero, steps up and scores to send Real Madrid through to the semifinals to play Bayern Munich. Questions will be asked of why Guardiola subbed off De Bruyne and Haaland, who would have at least taken 2 of the penalties. In our last match, Bayern Munich beats Arsenal 1-0 and go through 3-2 on aggregate. Arsenal, they played in a chain strip. Harry Kane had a chance as early as the 3rd minute. Martinelli tries a speculative shot in the 7th minute, and Bayern had a chance in the 22nd minute, which went agonizingly wide. The first half ended 0-0 and still 2-2 on aggregate. Goretzka hits the post in the 46th minute with a header. Guerrero crossed a looping ball for Kimmich to rise up and head into the net in the 63rd minute. Arsenal players were caught ball watching. Martinelli did not pick up anyone. His man was open. Odegaard had a chance in the 87th minute to equalize. Saka gets fouled, resulting in a free kick for Arsenal in the last minute of the match, which led to a corner, which was poor and didn't even get past the first player. Bayern Munich are through. Real Madrid are through to the semifinals to play Bayern on Tuesday, April 30th, and PSG played Borussia Dortmund as well. The return legs are slated for a week later on Tuesday, May the 7th, 2024. It is hard to predict the winner. All 4 teams left are capable of winning the trophy. Real Madrid have won it a record 14 times. The second closest club is AC Milan with 7 Champions League trophies. One thing is certain, we will have a new champion. 11 goals were scored in the first match day and just 3 on the second match day for a total of 14 goals across 4 matches. It is Real Madrid's to lose. Can Mbappe leave PSG to Real Madrid with that elusive Champions League trophy the owners have been craving? Can Dortmund deliver a Champions League trophy? Can Harry Kane finally win a trophy after leaving Tottenham with Bayern? The Bundesliga is out of their reach for this year. Like, comment, and subscribe on all social media platforms. Mr. Football, aka Soccer, signing off. Make it a great day.